everybody. This is Ahmed from Ahmadiyya, and Ramadan just started. And of course, Ramadan is holy months of fasting months for a lot of Muslims around the world. More than 1.5 billion started their holy months, and just a month to ruminate and remember those who are in need, fasting and going through the hardship of being hungry, and that get you closer to those who are people hungry around the world, the poor, and it's a month of cleansing and getting closer to your faith, to your family, to your tradition, and the people in need. As a Muslim living in America, becoming mainstream now throughout the years, celebration of Ramadan evolved now. I think last year was a major prayer Taraweeh in Madison Avenue in Times Square in New York. You have thousands of Muslims praying in the middle of the square, surrounded by voluptuous billboard ad, and they didn't think much of it. And here in Minneapolis, there's a call for prayer, not just on Friday, but every day for every prayer. People can listen to the azan and feel connected. When you do something that is religious or culture or tradition, it really goes deeper to inside you. That a visit to Perkins or Lord Fletcher and all of this is not going to do it for you. You need to go and see your familiar food and familiar people and the familiar tradition. That's really what gets through your heart and your deep feeling about who you are and basis that you're standing on. And of course, this Ramadan is it's been it's different. The slaughtering of a Palestinian under the watch of the Arab world, the Arab Zionist, and with the help of Western power, European, American, full support of the Israelis' onslaught in Gaza. And Arab Zionists are just sitting on sidewalk waiting for the Israelis to finish the job, to finish Hamas. Palestinian, 1.5 million or so, are trapped for under the bombardment of 5 months and the buzzing of jets and drones and snipers, and they are celebrating Ramadan under the rubbers, under the ruins of their homes, and streets are destroyed, and they still have the spirit, the indomitable spirit. You cannot defeat the spirit, and people know that. For over 5 months, they've been resisting and defending their rights to exist. With all this weaponry and bombing and destruction, and Israel bombed more, it dropped bomb more than what the American did for 7 years in Iraq, Afghanistan. They destroyed 1,000 mosques, so people are cannot hear the azan of Ramadan, but they still celebrating and chanting. The kids sitting, you know, holding their Ramadan lanterns and walking in the streets and family gathering on the ruins of their homes and try to have uh, a meal, a Ramadan meals. So this is really a special time for Muslims, a special time. Some of Ramadan tradition really it might save Gaza, it might save the people of Gaza. And those tradition of a family tradition combining together, fasting. And the food now it's rationed and hard to come by. Gaza has been surrounded and from the land and air and the sky by the Israelis and Egyptians and Americans. And so really, hopefully Ramadan, where it's really encouraged to stop holding grudges or which is a social illness. And Ramadan called on people to put their arms during Ramadan unless they are attacked. It's a perfect time for ceasefire, taking a breather. Also, in Ramadan, supposed to avoid meaningless, lewd language and not talking nonsense. Might talk cut down on a lot of social media crap and TikTok videos and political rhetorics. But as we celebrate Ramadan, we're not gonna forget. We're not gonna forget our brother and sister in Gaza that they are suffering for so many years. They're suffering, fighting the forces of evil. They're really the force of evil when you see those tanks and jets and bombing and destruction. There's no mercy, just slaughtering, extermination. The main purpose of this massive bombing is exterminating the populations and destroying any sign of livelihood. And people are just talking about Hamas and Israel's have the right to defend itself, and it's just merciless, savage Western mentality. It's been happening for hundreds of years, killing millions in Africa, Afghanistan, in Iraq, Libya, Syria, Yemen. It's nothing new. So we're not going to depend on the kindness of Biden of delivering meals and opening a port on the sea. This is all bullshit. This is all bullshit to have a breather for the Israelis to prepare on attacking Rafah and destroying the rest of Gaza. There is no mercy. Those people don't know mercy, don't know humanity. Unless they destroy you, they're not gonna help. Once you resist, it is a green light for them to destroy and kill and nuclear bomb and elimination. A good Palestinian is just a refugee one. Somebody sitting helplessly in a tent. That's what they've been doing over 70 years. But if you are a Palestinian, try to say something, try to resist, try to have some rights. You are a terrorist. You are gonna be eliminated and killed and assassinated in hospitals among your family, mosque. There is no mercy in the way the Israelis and the West along with the Arab Zionists, handle this slaughtering in Gaza. So in Ramadan, we wish you all, people of Palestine, all the best, and and you know, may Ramadan give you a hope and give you uh, the courage that there are people out there thinking of you and trying to help and feeling your pain, feeling your suffering. And that's big part of Ramadan, feeling the other people suffering. So for all the Muslim over there around the world, for all the Muslims and Arab and Christian and all the people of Gaza, we are with you. We're standing with you. We're thinking of you. And Ramadan this time really has a very special, not just Muslim, but all peace-loving around the world to share this and share the pain with the people of Gaza. Assalamu alaikum and happy Ramadan, Ramadan Kareem, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe and follow and share. And if you need to help, log on our site, ahmediatv.com, and help out. That is all. Any amount will help to keep us going with this podcast. Thank you. We'll see you next time, I guess.